Hey, I'm Allison Nelson and I'm a freshman at Metro State. I've grown up in a Christian home, going to church every Sunday and youth group every week. Everything changed my junior year, and towards the end I got into the party scene. I started experimenting with drinking and going to parties. With drinking came boys, and it was the point where drinking was an excuse just to hook up with a boy. So I had an idea of where my boundaries were and what was too far. During that same time, a boy came into the picture that wanted me, and in my mind, that is all that mattered. At this point, God was out of the picture and I was in control. I was living the life on both sides. On Sundays and Wednesdays was church, but the rest of the week was going to parties or going to hang out with guys. And I knew things were really out of control when I found out that I was pregnant. I didn't want to believe it, and I tried to pretend it was not there. A few months later, I had a miscarriage, and it was then that it hit me that something had to change. I decided that I need to remove things out of my life. Like, I will stop drinking and I'll stop doing the whole boy thing. At that time, I wasn't leaning on God, but I was leaning more on myself to change with no help from Him. When my mom confronted me, I pulled everything back and left it alone. I was angry at other people outside of my family coming up to me and making comments about it. At the same time, I was pushing God away. This past January, I was asked to go up to Paderborn for work crew, and I finally had decided I would, even though it was way out of my comfort zone and very scary for me. I didn't think going up there, I didn't think about anything would happen. All that I was just worried about is I am going to be surrounded by people that knew my past, and that scared me really bad. And Saturday night, after we finished cleaning up after dinner, we went to listen to Donnie's talk, and I've heard his talk over and over in the past that no matter what it is in your past, God doesn't care, and there's always going to be grace. It just hit me differently this time, and it didn't hit me hard until Donnie and my sister wanted to talk with me and pray with me. And my sister knew that I needed to, that I wanted to change. I just didn't know how that was going to look like. And something that sticks with me is that Donnie said, he was just like, Allison, you need to pray for yourself out loud. I can't pray for you. It needs to come from your heart. And God can't take over the driver's seat until you ask Him to do that. And after that, I suddenly felt a huge change. After praying with Donnie and my sister, I had a sudden urge of happiness and realized how my actions hurt people like my sister and Donnie, and especially God. It was that night when I let God take the driver's seat in my life. Since then, I haven't felt the need to have to go to a party and drink. And my hope in telling my story is that people know that God is always there and He never left you, and He's still waiting for you just to ask Him. All you need to do is ask Him to take control. And it seems scary, and it's hard at first, but it's just letting everything go and giving it all up to Him. And it's totally worth it. In the end, it's definitely it definitely changes you and the way you view a lot of things. And pretty much you just have to trust Him and have faith in God. And